Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into the shadows. We're looking at the gameplay reveal script for Thief VR, Legacy of Shadow. And our mission, basically, is to see how they're taking those classic stealth mechanics we know and, you know, making them physical, tactile through VR for you.
Yeah, it's definitely more than just sticking VR onto an old formula. The script, well, it paints this really evocative picture straight away.
Right.
You're Garrett.
Right.
High up, rain-slicked roof, Gothic manor below, fog everywhere. You're immediately in that world.
And you hear it too. It's not just visuals, that distant thunder, the rain, but also that specific sound, the soft click of Garrett's metal foot on stone. It's very deliberate.
Definitely sets the mood. And the script jumps right into the physicality, using your VR hands, grabbing a thick, wet rope.
Yeah, and it mentions the squeak of wet leather gloves. That's detail. You're physically climbing, feeling that effort from the start.
Okay, so if climbing is physical, how does the core stealth feedback work? The script talks about the shadow meter on the wrist. Red means exposed, blue means hidden. Standard enough, maybe?
Well, yes and no, because the real VR twist here is the haptic feedback linked to it. You actually feel a heartbeat through the controllers, a low rhythmic pulse that slows down the deeper into shadow you get. You feel hidden. So
you're feeling the stealth state, not just seeing it. That's interesting. I mean, does having it on the wrist, though, does that make you look down too much away from, guard patrols?
That's a fair point. Maybe there's an intentional trade-off, risk versus reward. Look down to confirm or trust the feeling.
Could be. And that physical demand extends elsewhere, right? You mentioned movement.
Yeah, you have to physically duck your head to get through low archways. No button press. You duck, Garrett ducks.
Okay.
And even getting your equipment like a water arrow means actually reaching down to your hip pouch, grabbing it. It's an action.
Right. And that water arrow sequence you brought up, it really highlights the difference VR makes.
How so?
Well, think about it. On a screen, it's maybe aim, press fire. Here, you have to physically knock the arrow. Use your other hand to draw the string. Stabilize your aim.
So it's a multi-step physical process. Adds complexity.
And tension. Especially if you need to do it quickly or quietly. But the payoff sounds good, that deep thwack hitting the torch.
Followed by the hiss of steam, plunging the area into darkness. Yeah, very satisfying. But the peak of this tactile stuff has to be the lockpicking.
Oh, absolutely. Script is clear. It's fully manual. You reach to your belt, pick out the specific lockpicks, insert them physically, and then the guidance isn't visual. It's these subtle vibrations through the controller. Haptic guidance.
Guiding you towards that final satisfying click.
But you're doing this delicate work while hearing heavy footsteps getting closer. A guard is coming.
Right. That combination, fine motor control under intense auditory pressure, that's classic Thief tension, but amplified by the physical demand.
Which leads us nicely into the climax described in the script.
Yeah.
Get into the vault, and the prize is there. This glowing, jewel-encrusted lunar compass.
Naturally, grabbing it isn't quiet, instantly triggers a light alarm bell, and the music shifts, frantic, pulsing action. Time to go!
And the escape uses another tool, adapted for VR, the rope arrow.
Yeah.
You fire it up at a wooden beam.
Then physically grab the rope with both hands, and you have to rapidly, haul yourself up, hand over hand, towards a high window.
It sounds intense. That final moment of smashing through the glass, timed with a thunderclap. A very dramatic exit.
Yeah, it forces you to commit your whole virtual body to that escape.
So wrapping it up, it seems like a really smart blend of deep physical interaction with those core stealth ideas we expect from Thief. And the tagline they mentioned sums it up. Feel the shadow. Own the night. Which sounds about right. Tentative release, Q3 2026, apparently.
Okay, so here's something to think about. If success in games like this starts depending so much on precise physical movements, feeling those tiny vibrations, lockpicking, managing your own physical stance for stealth does the skill ceiling change. Is it less about button mastery and more about, well, truly mastering control over your own virtual body within that shadowy space? Something for you to consider until next time.